Hi, my name is Myra Galvan. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in the year 2023. I'm 46 years old right now, so I was 42 at the time. I know that I had multiple sclerosis for a very long time. I had just been misdiagnosed for a very long time. I had a lot of the symptoms. I had had MRIs done before, but the doctors that I was seeing were not diagnosing me with the multiple sclerosis. I started experiencing symptoms a long time ago. I was in college and I started having trouble swallowing. So my doctor sent me to an ENT, and the ENT just medicated me with allergy medication. Moved forward many years, and I had severe headaches, and those severe headaches led me back to the ENT. He sent me to get an MRI of my brain, and the doctor that read the MRI suggested that my diagnosis was multiple sclerosis. So my ENT sent me to a neurologist, and the neurologist asked me about a lot of symptoms that could have led to the MS. And at that time, I didn't have most of the symptoms. All I remember is that I had trouble swallowing, and I had had those 2 severe headaches. And I always suffered from fatigue, but I didn't know that fatigue was one of the symptoms of multiple sclerosis. About 2 or 3 years later, I had diplopia. So I started seeing double. Again, I went to an ophthalmologist, to an optometrist. They sent me to get an MRI. And again, I was told that I did not have MS, and the diplopia slowly improved. And then in 2022, I started feeling numbness in my legs, and I had a very overactive bladder. And at that point, I went to my doctors again. Again, they ran an MRI of my spine, and they told me that it was not multiple sclerosis. I was getting treatments in Houston for another condition that I had, and the doctors up there decided to give me a spinal tap and run the MRIs of my brain and my spine all together. And the result was, the diagnosis was that it was multiple sclerosis. And trouble swallowing, fatigue, overactive bladder, a lot of the symptoms that MS has, I've suffered from them. Well, I honestly already knew in my mind. I kind of like felt that I had MS. It was scary at the beginning when they finally told me it's MS, and we've done the proper testing and the results are that you have MS. To me, it came like a sign of relief, because I finally knew what was wrong with me. I had gone to so many neurologists and neurosurgeons and my doctors and anybody that I could think of. I'd go to physical therapy. I'd get massages. I had dry needling. I'd go to the chiropractor, anything you can think of to make myself feel better, and it wasn't working. So when I was told that it was multiple sclerosis, it was a sign of relief. Of course, I was mortified. It's a scary diagnosis. But once I went to the neurologist and I got an explanation of everything that was going on and how I could live a life without so many of the symptoms, or at least get help with medication, I mean, it's just a sense of relief that I finally knew what was wrong with me. Well, I'm going to go back to mention what happened. Since my diagnosis was in another, or they did the testing in Houston, my doctor in Houston suggested that I start seeing a doctor in Houston. But it's a little complicated because of the travel, number one, and number two, because I called several neurologists in Houston, and they were requesting documentation or referrals that I couldn't come up with. So my mother was visiting her cardiologist here in the Valley, and I asked my mom to ask her if she knew of a neurologist that she could recommend, and she recommended Dr. Cruz, Dr. Alejandro Cruz from DHR. And when Dr. Cruz saw my MRIs and he said, yes, it's multiple sclerosis, one of the first things that he did was refer me to the Multiple Sclerosis, the association down here. So it was him. It was Dr. Cruz that gave me the information to contact this council and become a part of it. The South Texas MS Council has helped me because it's not that you come across every day with somebody that has multiple sclerosis. It's rare, and people don't understand what you are going through. They see through you. They think that because you kind of look good, that you feel good, and that's not the case. And when you are with a group of people that have the diagnosis and that understand how you feel and that have answers to some of the questions that you have, or that you have answers to the questions that they might have, it becomes your family. You're grateful to have them around because they know what you're going through on a daily basis. And these support groups are important because they actually help a lot.
Good evening, everyone. We got invited by Sanofi for an event. It's going to be on July 23rd. So everyone's invited. I'm hoping everybody shows up because it's the first time they come down to our area.
Well, like I said, I've been feeling sick for such a long time, and I've had to deal with it. I've been working full-time for the last 23, 24 years of my life. And I've learned to live with the symptoms, and I try as much as I can to try to set them aside and continue doing my job. It's hard because it's hard to get up in the morning. It's you start becoming fatigued after 4 or 5 hours of work. But I just try to exercise when I can, and 2 or 3 times a week, and try to eat healthy, drink a lot of water, try to sleep as much as I can, and rest whenever I have to. And that has allowed me to continue keeping my full-time job. Also, that I'm very grateful that it hasn't enabled me, or not enabled me, but it hasn't affected my ability to perform my job. I mean, when a person gets diagnosed, it's scary. It's a very scary feeling when they tell you you have multiple sclerosis, because the first thing you think is, I'm going to become completely disabled. I'm not going to be able to do the things that I was doing in the past. And, my life is just going to change completely. And it does change. But as long as you keep active and you try to eat healthy and just keep in mind that this condition, although it's debilitating, it's hard, there's a lot of fatigue. Like I said at the beginning, people see through you. They kind of think that there's nothing wrong with you, and there is. But you just need to stay strong and think that, life continues. You have to have faith, which is what I have, faith in God, that everything is going to be okay. There are a lot of medications out there for a lot of things that will help you perform your daily activities on a daily basis. The problem with EMS is that sometimes it gets diagnosed after you have all these limitations. For example, numbness in your legs, or the inability to ambulate without some kind of assistance, which would be a wheelchair, an electric wheelchair for mobility, or a cane, or just a lot of things that are out there. That there are a lot of services out there, and these councils or these groups of people, support groups, that will help you, and you're gonna be okay. It's not the end of the world. You're gonna be okay.
Hi, my name is Myra. Like and subscribe.
We appreciate you watching. If you want to help support our mission of providing resources for the MS community, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing. We've compiled a full list of helpful links in the description below, including some you might not have found yet, all to help MS patients.